the homework, right?
Mm-hmm.
So homework was this one, skill 1519, or it was the TOEFL exercise?
I did both of them, but to
Ah,
be honest,
excellent. Very good.
I didn't check my answers for the TOEFL exercise. I don't want to
All
cry,
right.
so
And okay, well, that's good. That's good. And I just want to show you very quickly, very quickly, your memorize.
okay, let's check what happened.
So your memorize, you have 123.
23.
All right. Okay, good. That's good. So try to do a little bit more, please.
Yep.
Good. So let's start with number one, please.
Okay, I have here my notes. Okay, in the number one, it's incorrect. Mhm. Okay, and I have that the subject is the town council. The action is not. And we have the Y that is the connector. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And so
Very
in
good.
that case, we cannot move, right? We cannot invert because it's a connector.
That's
So we
right.
put the correct one is the land developers have changed the land.
Okay, that's right. Excellent. Okay. All right. Okay, where is it? Give me just 1 second. 1519. Oh, we don't have the answer. In the answer key, these answers.
Really?
Really. Okay, interesting. All right.
No,
Well,
yes. I think that yes.
really? I don't
Yes,
see that.
because I check it.
Ah,
I
yes.
check them.
Yes, you're right.
Mhm.
It's here. All right. Yeah, that's right. So that's the answer. Correct. Well, it's incorrect and you have corrected. So let's go with number two.
Then number two, I have it incorrect.
All right.
Yes, and I have that it's a negative expression is never. And
Mm-hmm.
then we have the subject that is I and the action that is believed. And then
Mm-hmm.
we have a connector, but I don't care because we have subject and verb, it's correct. But then I thought that it was incorrect because why did I put that? Okay, because I wrote that I don't need to. Why did I say that? Yep, because I said that I need to move to change the belief and then the I, but then I
Uh-huh.
checked that the answers.
It's with
Okay,
the
I think
auxiliary.
it's with the auxiliary. I was lost with that because I forgot about that.
Yeah, remember when you invert subject and verb, is with the auxiliary verb. Okay? Is the auxiliary verb that the one that you're going to invert, or the modal verb that, remember, modal verbs are also auxiliary verbs. Actually, the
Mhm.
complete name is auxiliary modal verbs. Okay?
Yep, but I was checking and I have the doubt that it is also for present. It's not only for negative, right?
Yes, it's also for
For
positive.
for past.
Yes, for positive. That's right. It's also for positive sentences. Remember, just
Okay.
when you invert the subject,
Yep.
not all the time, for sure. Remember, you're going to use the auxiliary in a positive sentence in a normal order when you want to make an emphasis. Like, for example, I do like video games, all
Okay.
right? But this is emphasis, just emphasis.
Emphasis.
And if you are going to invert it, it's just in specific situations, okay? Like the one that we have seen, the ones. All right, so it's incorrect, right? The correct
Yep.
one, it would be never in the world did
Did
I
I?
believe.
Mhm.
Exactly.
And no parts, right? Because we have in the did.
Exactly. So the verb in simple form because we have
Yep.
the auxiliary past. Right. Good. Let's
Yep.
go with number three.
Okay, with the number three, I have that the day is the subject. We have might, that is a modal. Has
Mm-hmm.
been is the verb. Okay, and we have the comparative that is more enjoyable.
All
Then we have
right.
one more time the auxiliary, right? Yes, had, and then we have the subject, the sun, and then the action that is being out. hmm
Okay.
So
Yes. Complete the action. That's right. All right.
it's correct.
Mm, mm,
Because we had first the auxiliary and then the action, right?
yes, it's correct. Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Yeah.
This,
Mm-hmm.
that's right. Okay, good. Let's go with number 4.
The number four, I have it incorrect.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Yeah, I put that it's incorrect. And because we have the negative expression that is only once,
Yes.
but then I was confused because okay, I wrote not necessary. I was not sure about that. If it is not necessary the auxiliary or no negative question, no question. So
But
I was
you know it right
confused.
now. I mean, you have that same question now.
Sometimes.
Okay.
Because the correct one, so it's only once took, right? Took the shoot.
No, the is correct. Number 4 is correct.
Number four is correct.
Yes, because we
Okay.
have the negative expression only once, and then we have the invert order. First the auxiliary and then the subject. Okay. Remember,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to invert subject and verb when the sentence starts with a negative expression. So only once is a negative expression, so you are going to invert it. So that's why it's correct.
Okay.
Okay, so that's why we are seeing these skills 15 to 19. So
Mm-hmm.
remember 15 is
Negative.
invert the order in questions, right? Oh my gosh, 15, where is it? Yes, here. So invert the subject and verb with question words, okay? WH question words, okay? Then in 16, invert the subject with place expression, but they
Mm-hmm.
have to start with place expressions, all right? Number 17, invert the subject and the verb with negative expressions,
Yep.
all right? And the last one, no, sorry. And number 18, invert the subject with conditionals. Remember, just with had, should, and were. Had,
Mm-hmm.
should, and were. And the last one, invert the subject with comparisons.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So when you have these situations, you have to invert the subject and the verb. Okay, so the first one, we are going to invert it. I mean, it's going to be in a right order because this WH is not a question, it's just a connector. So that's why it's incorrect. Number 2 is incorrect because we have to invert the order. Then in this case is I believed, right? Okay, and number 3 is correct because we have the comparison. So we are going to invert after the comparison, this and this. Okay, so remember those skills, please. Okay, tell me again the skills from the 15 to the 19.
It's. May I check my notes or no?
Okay, but next time by heart, by memory.
Okay, okay, let me check. We have the invert order questions.
WH questions, very good.
uh-huh.
All
The
questions, right?
with places also.
With exactly, with place expressions.
Place expressions, that's right. Then we have comparatives, negatives.
Yes, and there
It's
is
really
one
well.
left.
If the one that
Yes,
is with if, right?
yes, conditionals.
Conditionals, right? Yes, that one.
Yes, conditional had, were, and should. Just those. Just those.
Yep.
All right.
But I was confused because in this one is not it's in negative, right? The number four
It's a
because we have
negative
only
expression.
uh-huh.
Yes, yes. It's a negative expression.
Okay. The normal one could be the judge.
Okay, so if you want to do a normal sentence without this expression, you have to change the order of these expressions, because remember, you are going to invert the subject and verb only when it begins with the negative
Mm-hmm.
expression, okay? So you're
Okay.
going to start with the subject,
The judge,
the
judge,
judge.
the judge took,
The judge.
took,
Okay,
or
okay, but it's
only
negative,
once
right? I
took.
think that I would say, if I were you, or if I have to say this sentence in another way, I would say the judge didn't take
Mhm.
never, or the sorry, the judge didn't never take, no, the judge never didn't take, right? Yes, the judge never didn't take the defense lawyer's suggestions, right? And and in this sentence, I omitted the negative expression. All right,
Okay.
that would be another way to say the same idea. But remember, if you have a negative expression at the beginning of the sentence, you have to invert.
Actually, I have a different question now.
Okay.
It was not about that sentence. Can we use negative and negative? Because I just remember that.
I think that no, I think that it would be. It's like I don't know how to explain it. Okay, so in math, if you have one negative and one negative, it's
Affirmative.
exactly, so it changes to affirmative. Now in a language, you cannot put a negative connotation with a negative grammatical sentence,
Yep.
because it's like you're not going to put negative with negative.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like in a language. So for example, I never didn't do the homework. Sounds very weird. Sounds like
Mm-hmm.
something is wrong. You can say it, and this one is grammatically correct. You can say that it's grammatically correct because the order is correct. The adverb and the auxiliary and the negative. But this it sounds strange because never makes this sentence. It's not a negative grammatically speaking, but it's a connotation that it implies this sentence to be negative.
Mm-hmm.
The never, but it's not negative. It's not negative grammatically. It's positive.
Okay.
You understand it?
Yep.
All right. So it's the same with negative expression because at the end they are negative.
Okay. Okay. That's right.
All right. So let's go with number 5.
Okay, the number 5, I have that it's incorrect one more time. And because we need to move the verb are before the officer offices.
The offices. That's right. Very good. Excellent.
Okay.
So we start with the place expression down the hall.
Mm-hmm.
So that means that we have to invert the R to the office and the office to the R. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Excellent. Let's go number 6.
Yep. Okay, the number 6, I have that it's correct. We have it's a question. We have
Very
the
good.
auxiliary did, the subject, the scientist, the verb explain, what that is a connector, he is the subject, and put is the verb.
All right. But
Yep.
why we don't have an S?
Where is?
He puts in the baker, in the beaker. He puts. Why don't have an S here?
Because it's in past, right?
That's right.
Yes.
That's right. I just wanted to confuse you.
Oh no. Okay, yes.
Yes, it's past. It's past. You're right.
Yep. Okay.
Good.
The
Number
next,
7.
the number 7, I also have it. Well, I say that it's incorrect, but not in the same way as the correct answer. But okay, we start with the negative expression, and then I thought that first we need to say the snow first.
Okay.
But
So it
one
is
more
the
time, we
same,
have
right?
the, yeah, we have to put the does, the auxiliary.
Exactly. It does.
Yeah,
Very good.
it
So
snow.
remember, the auxiliary is the one that is going to invert only with present simple and past simple because in all the other tenses we have an auxiliary always.
Yep.
All right, number 8.
The number eight, okay, the number eight is correct.
All right, very good.
But here happened a funny thing to me
Okay.
because I was confused. I know that here we have the subject Elijah, that one.
I think
We
it's Elijah,
Elijah,
Like the Frodo actor, Elijah Wood.
Elijah. Okay, I don't know him,
Okay.
but okay, Elijah. Okay, yes, the subject. Then we have the score, that is the verb, and we
Very
have
good.
all the comparative, that is more points in yesterday's basketball final than, right?
Excellent.
As the comparative. But then I was confused, and I thought that had it was an auxiliary, but no, actually it's a verb.
Yes,
Any of the any other players is the subject.
yes, it's a verb. That's right. It's
Yes.
a verb. Yes, there is a funny thing about this because remember the verb to be and the verb to have, they have two functions. They could be either verbs or auxiliaries. The verb to be is are, and, was, were, or will be, or the verb to have, has, had, or will have. They could be verbs, but also they could be auxiliary, you know? So
Yes.
yes, in this case, had is the verb because it's like, if you want to say it's like an exception, you know? And remember, English is the language of the exceptions.
Yep.
There are exceptions for I don't know, for a lot of things. But yes, in this case, like you said, this is a verb.
Yeah, but I don't know, I was confused, to be honest, in that one.
All right, so this is one of the three ways that we can make the comparative. Could you tell me another way? Just another way.
Okay, we only need to change the last part, right?
Yes,
So we can say than any other player had in history.
excellent. And the other one?
Only one, no?
Yeah, okay. Just the any other
Okay,
player,
so
and that's it.
okay.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
just any
Without
other
the
player, and that's it. All
without
right.
the action.
Yes, without the action, that's right.
Yep.
Okay. All right, so let's go with number 9.
Okay, the number nine is correct. We start with the in the state, that is a place of California. Then we have the subject, earthquakes, and the action is occur
Very good.
and an adverb. So yes, that was easy.
Okay, this one is correct, and we don't have to invert the order because we have the comma, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if we didn't have the comma, we would have to invert
Occur earthquakes.
the auxiliary.
Oh my God.
Remember the auxiliary. In the state of
do
California,
do earthquakes
do
occur
earthquakes occur
occur regularly?
regularly.
Oh,
That's right.
interesting. Do.
Okay, let's go with number 10, please.
The number 10 is incorrect. And it's because first we need to put the should at the beginning and then the subject he. No,
Okay.
sorry, should ever, right? It's together.
Um, should ever he no remember
Should
just the
he ever.
auxiliary and the subject. Remember that we have seen another sentence with the not, and the
Ah, yep.
not we don't invert the not. The not is after the subject because it's just the subject and the verb. In this case, the auxiliary should. So it's just should. Okay,
Okay, should he ever call again? Mhm.
very good, excellent. So is incorrect. Go. All right. So tell me again, skill 15 to 19, the titles.
Okay, we have the first one with questions, the inverted
But we are
question.
talking about invert the subject and the verb. Okay. You remember
Okay.
invert subject and verb in.
Questions?
Okay. Questions. All right.
Invert subject, invert questions. We invert the subject verb in negatives.
Negative expressions.
In places also.
Places. Okay. Expression. No, sorry. Place expressions. That's right.
Expressions. Comparatives.
Comparatives and
I forgot it
this one, the last
again.
one, this one.
Yeah, with the if.
Yes,
But
conditional.
oh my God, I always forgot the name. Conditions, right?
Yes,
Conditional.
conditions. That's right. All right. So we're you did this exercise, right? With time. So how many
Yep.
time left do you have? Did you have
I have 2 minutes.
2 minutes left?
Yep.
All right. And you say that you didn't check the answer key, right?
I don't want to.
You don't want to. Okay. All right. So let's go with number one. Let's go one by one.
Okay, in the first one, I choose the letter D. R observatories. Really
The
hard
letter
to.
D.
Yep, the last one.
Correct. Very good.
Ah.
Okay.
Okay.
Try to explain it.
Okay, we start with a negative expression, so
Yes.
we need to invert the order of the
That's
subject and the
right.
verb.
Very good. That's it. That's it. Okay, number two.
I'm nervous. Okay, the number two, I chose the letter A. Diets differ.
Correct. Very good.
Oh my God, really?
Explain it.
Okay, because here, Okay, here we have a connector,
Very
so we
good.
need a subject and a verb, and
That's right.
we don't have to invert because it's a
Excellent.
connector.
Very good because it's a connector. That's right. Very good. Number three.
Okay, in the number three, I chose the letter A one more time, but I'm not sure.
Good. Correct.
Really?
Yes.
I doubt about this one.
All right.
Okay,
Explain
but
it.
then
Okay. Okay.
okay,
Come.
I was thinking that it's with the if word maybe.
Uh-huh. Yes, but you have to omit it. If it's a
Uh-huh,
conditional, you have to omit it.
that's right. But I was thinking because first we start with the verb to be, and I was like, why is the verb to be at the beginning? But then I thought and I said, okay, could be eliminate that part. Maybe it's with if, and yes, I check here because we have will be changing. So I said, okay, yes, maybe it's a. I forgot the condition, right?
Second, yes, conditional, second conditional, that's right. Very good, excellent.
So that's why I choose that one. The where the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers not spending. I was thinking about also the letter D, but I was thinking that maybe no because we're not spending. It sounds weird.
Okay, all right, we're not spent, right? We're not spent. So this one doesn't agree with spend, right? We're with the spend.
Mm-hmm.
And also, where is the auxiliary? So we have another auxiliary, so it's not also. So
Yep.
we only need one auxiliary, right? So that's why it couldn't be letter C. And letter D, because it's not inverted, right?
Okay. Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right, very good, excellent. Okay, so the complete one would be
If
subject,
the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers not
uh-huh.
spending also.
We're spending, very good. We're not spending, right? We're not, weren't.
Okay.
That's right, and etc. Okay,
Wait a second. I'm thinking.
okay.
The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. No, I'm confused.
Okay,
about
so
the subject that is if the U.S.
the
Army Corps of
subject,
Engineers.
yes, it's all exactly. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineer, it's all. But I just made like 3 points, sorry. I should write everything. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers were spending, okay? Weren't, sorry, negative. Weren't spending millions of dollars each year replenishing, okay? Eroding beaches, comma, the coastline would be changing even more rapidly. All right? This is
Uh,
like the complete one. Or the
eh,
other one.
yeah, I mean yes, but I'm confused about the part that why is separate The were and the not spending.
Because you're just, remember, you're just going to invert the auxiliary,
Were he mentioned.
no the negative, no the verb, the main verb, just the auxiliary. So this is the auxiliary. Where is the auxiliary? And the subject is the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. So if you invert, you're going to put where at the beginning or before the subject, and you are going to omit the if.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Okay.
Because you're just going to invert subject and verb. That's it. So the inverted is where, and then the subject, where the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, and then not, that is the negative, spending,
Mm.
etc. All right.
Yep.
Okay, Asa, could you give me just like 2 minutes? I am going to open the door,
Yep.
please.
It's okay.
Thank you. Okay, sorry about that. Let's
Yep.
continue, please.
Okay. Just one question. So in that
Yes,
case, just to check. So the were is the auxiliary, right? And the verb
yes,
is not spending.
yeah, exactly. It's past progressive.
Yep, I got
Yes,
it.
the auxiliary is where. But remember, where and well, the verb to be and the verb to have could be the verb and auxiliary.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Good. Excellent. Another auxiliary is the do, right? It's the verb to do. Okay.
Mhm. Mhm.
Good. And also they could be verbs, but I don't know. I have never seen an example of the verb to do as the verb. But yes, it could be. It could be. All right. Good. So let's go with number 4, please.
With number four, I chose the letter C.
Letter C. Correct.
Oh, really? Okay. We have, okay, we start with a place. At, with the place, right? No, wait.
Negative. Ah, well, nowhere. Nowhere is a place expression or negative expression. I
I
don't
don't
remember.
know, but
I think it's both. And
oh, okay. Yes, because we have the no and the words
then
place.
where, that's
So
right.
I'm not sure, but yes. So that was the thing that I choose the letter C because we invert the action and the subject.
That's right. Very good. And
Yep.
also we have a comparative, right?
Yep. Words.
Yes, but we don't need anything else, right? So you would have here the subject. Remember that, well, the object of the preposition, then we would have three options, right?
Three options.
Remember, there are three options after a comparison. It could be just the object,
Okay. Yep.
then it could be the inverted or the normal order with the auxiliary. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Good. But we don't have anything here, so that's okay. All right. So let's go with number 5.
The number five, I chose the letter D.
Very
Really? Oh my god. Okay, yes, I check why. Okay, it's a comparative as
Mhm.
large. So I was sure that I need the as.
That's right.
And then I was thinking about that I need an action also. And
Uh-huh.
I was between the letter C and letter D, but then I remember that is a superlative, right? The smallest. So that's
Yes, it's
why
a
I
yes,
choose the
superlative, superlative.
yep. So that's why I choose the B.
Exactly,
This
that's
time
right.
I didn't forget.
Very good. So you have a comparative that is the adjective with est. So that's why I need an article, the, right, or the. So I am going to have the preposition as that completes the comparative as large as, then the action that is, and then the article that is the, right?
Yep.
Also, there could be another, how do you say? Another way to say it, for example, as large as the second, second smallest country is,
Okay.
comma, Monaco, right? But we don't have the is, so that means that it's inverted.
Okay. In that case, if we have the is, I need to choose the
Uh-huh.
ah only the A, right?
And yes, no, it's only the D. It's the only it's the only one. It's only the only one. Why? Because letter B lacks of as, and letter C lacks of the or the. Right? It's the only option that you could
I know.
have.
Yes, but I mean, if we have in the sentence, let's say that we have the is.
Yes, like this is right. So we have this
Uh-huh.
is. Yes,
Is.
it's the one that I tell you. So we lack. Imagine that this is the question. As large
Large. Hmm.
space second smallest country is. Remember, to
Okay.
make it as a superlative, we
Okay, yep.
have the. So the only option is the letter B or the letter C. But letter B doesn't have as, so it
Mm-hmm.
couldn't be letter B. So it's only
Okay.
the only
Yep,
answer
yep,
is
yep.
letter D. Okay.
Okay, yep. Yeah, yep, yep, yep.
All right. Good. Let's go with number 6.
Number six, I chose the letter B.
Very good.
Really? Oh my
That's
god.
right. Good. Excellent.
Okay, and I chose it. Okay, let me check. Okay, we have a connector that is because, and then we have it usually, we have the subject, but then we have one more time a connector that is when.
Very
So that's
good.
why I need a subject and an action. It combines.
Excellent. Very good.
Yep.
All right. Excellent.
And
All right. So letter D is letter A is inverted, so it cannot be, right?
mhm.
All right. And letter C and D, we don't have subject,
Mhm.
so we have to have a subject after a connector that is when. Okay. Good. Excellent. Let's go with number 7.
The number seven, I chose the letter C.
Very good.
Oh my God, really? Okay, interesting. Okay, and why? Okay, let me check
Why,
because
why?
economic economic is the subject. Will not be is the action. Will not be mentioned in this course. Uh-huh. Okay, so actually I need to use the negative expression. Yeah, because all of
Okay.
them, almost all of them, they have it. So I choose nor, and then I choose to invert
Exactly. Very
the
good.
subject and the verb.
Exact. Very good. So all the answer has a negative expression at the beginning, right? So it has to be inverted. So the only one that is inverted is letter C. But now between letter A and letter C, why we couldn't choose letter A?
Because in this course, trade unions will not be treated. No, I don't know sure.
Because there is a comma. There is a comma, so nor in this
Okay,
case it acts as a connector after a comma.
great, great, great.
All right, so letter A, we don't have connector. Cannot. I mean, if we don't, if we had a like a point instead
Mm-hmm.
of a comma, we would have letter A. But
Okay.
but it's a comma, so we have to have a connector. In this case, C. Right?
Oh, great.
Good. Letter A. Number eight. Sorry, number eight.
And the number eight, I choose the letter B.
Letter B.
B, aha, the bueno.
Okay. Oh my
No, I
gosh,
have it
the
incorrect.
first one.
Okay, interesting. Okay, let me check.
Yes, yes.
My second option was the first one, the letter A.
Very good.
Oh my god. No. Oh, but
Okay,
I'm not sure
why?
why.
Why? Yes, tell me why.
Because in this case we are inverted, right? No.
Okay, so tell me why couldn't be letter B?
Milk is positive for antibiotic. Um, because it's not I forgot the name. Conditional.
It's a
Yes.
conditional, right? It's a conditional.
The interviewer must be okay. Yes, we have must be. No, I'm not
It's
sure.
a very simple reason, Isa. Very
Really?
simple. Yes. Okay.
Mm,
Milk, it's a singular noun, right? So that means that the
okay.
verb should have to be in singular conjugation. So tests with S because it's singular and it's present. So it couldn't be letter B because we have just test. So remember, after a modal, that in this case is should, you're going to put the verb in simple form. So you don't need the S. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
All right.
Should milk test positive?
So it cannot be letter B.
But the letter B could be correct if I have the word test
That's
with the
right,
S. Oh,
exactly.
oh my
If you
god.
have here test in the example, it could be letter B.
Okay, great. Great to know that. Yep.
Okay, so we have another connector that is when.
Mhm.
So we have here a subject, verb, prepositional phrase, comma, prepositional phrase, comma,
Subject, the entire
subject,
truckload
and the verb. Okay, subject, the entire
must be
truckload must be is the verb. Okay, discarded is an adjective.
discarded.
Okay, so we have, all right, yes, we have two connectors. Yes, we have two connectors and one is omitted. That's why I couldn't see it. We have two connectors. One is omitted, right? And letter A is omitted, but we have if. That's why we have two connectors and three subjects and three verbs. Do you understand?
So the complete one would be if milk should
Yes.
milk. Milk. Milk.
If milk should test positive. That's right.
Okay.
Very good. So that's one connector, if. So that's why we have, let me check, this comma. This comma is for the if. And when is a connector that is in the middle of these two sentences. Okay, so I am going to put the clauses. The first clause is this one, right? The second clause start with when and finish in the comma. And the third one is the one that is after the comma. Okay,
Yes.
very good. Excellent. So the first mistake. Okay,
Okay.
number 9.
Oh my god. Okay, the number 9, I chose the letter C.
Letter C.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh.
No.
No, your second option. Sorry, this is
The
letter
number 9?
A. Sorry,
Yeah,
number
the
9.
number
Sorry,
9.
sorry. Okay. You say letter what?
C.
C. Oh, yes, correct.
Okay. I was crying. Okay, yeah. And I check that. Okay, of course I need a verb to be, and it need to be in plural because we have the two, the two lacrimal glands.
Yes.
So that's why it's not letter D. And the
Okay.
letter B also, of course, no. And of course, because I need an action, because I check all the sentence and we don't have an action, that's why I
That's
choose
right.
the letter C.
That's right. Very good. Excellent. And it's inverted. Why? No,
Because we
it's not
start with
inverted, right?
or no? Yes, no. No, because no.
No, it's not inverted. Why is not inverted? Because located is not a preposition, it's not a place expression, it's just an adjective, it's an appositive actually.
Okay,
All right. So if the sentence started with behind, yes, of
okay.
course, but it
Need to
starts with
be
located. So it's not a place expression, it's just an adjective. Okay.
great. Hmm.
All right. Good, number 10.
I chose the letter A.
Letter A, letter A, letter A, letter A,
What happened?
letter A, letter A.
No. Um, mm, 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 mm. Uh, mm, yeah, we have a negative expression at the
Yes,
beginning.
yes.
So it's the letter C? No.
I know. Letter C
Oh
has
my
a
god.
connector.
Okay, version. Because, but I chose letter A because I thought that there was no subject.
Oh, yes, we don't have a subject. The subject is in the answers. So letter A has cheetahs, that
It's
is a
letter B.
subject, and letter B has a subject that is a cheetahs, but it's inverted, right? And
Yes.
it's inverted because we start with a negative expression. All
Yes.
right?
Oh, interesting.
Yes, you're right. So letter A, well, there is no subject in the sentence. So that's why we need a subject. So letter A has a subject, letter B has a subject, letter C has a subject, but letter C has a connector. So that means the same because I need another subject if I have a connector, right?
Yep.
So I am between A or B. The problem is that I start the sentence with only, and only is a negative expression.
Yep. I was confused because I said, okay, if I choose letter B, I have two actions. So that's why. But I
But it,
forgot that it's the auxiliary.
exactly, is the
Oh.
auxiliary. That's right. That's the answer. Very good. Excellent. So you did this one exercise in 1 to 19.
No.
Oh my gosh, really? Okay, that's good. We are going to do it right now. So you're going to tell me from 1 to 19 by memory.
What?
No, just tell me. Maybe you remember. I am
Subject
going to
and
help you.
verb.
Okay, so I am. Let's do it together. Give me 1 second. Let's do it together because, to be honest, I don't know them like by heart. Also,
J.
it's hard. Okay,
I don't
so
have a good memory also.
let's see. Let's see. Let's see. We have our index. So let's start with This one, skill number one.
Subject and verb. Yep.
Okay, skill number two. Say it,
Objects
say it,
of
say it. Yes,
objects of preposition.
very good. Number three,
Appositives.
very good.
Present participles.
Yes,
Past participles.
very good.
Coordinate connectors.
Okay, tell me the coordinate connectors.
And but or so yet.
Very good. Okay,
Uh,
seven.
adverb time and cause connectors.
Correct. Yes, exactly. So remember, I am not going to ask you to tell them because there are a lot. Okay,
Yep.
but just don't
Time
confuse
cause.
them with prepositions or with other connectors, right?
Yep. After that, we have other connectors.
That's right. Nine.
Noun clause connectors,
In
function,
this
as
case, I
a
am going
noun.
to ask you to tell me the connectors.
I have it here, so yes.
Yes, tell me. Don't worry.
What, when, where, why, how, whatever, whenever, whether, if, and that.
Very good. Okay, number 10,
Noun clause connectors, subject.
subjects. Mhm. Which ones
Okay, yes.
are?
Who, what, which, whoever, whatever, whichever.
The noun clause connector subjects, are you sure?
Yep, I'm
Okay,
pretty
good.
sure.
Okay, thank you. Okay, 11,
The 11 is adjective clause connectors.
which
That
are?
is whom, which, and
Yes,
that.
excellent. And adjective
Adjective
clause connector
clause
subjects.
connector subject, who, which, and that.
Excellent, very good. 13.
And then we have reduced adjective class, my favorite topic. Yep. And then we have reduced
Remember,
adverb
you're
class.
just going, okay, so there is just one adjective clause that you're going to reduce, which is the subject, okay? The connector subject adjective clause, connector subject adjective clause. When the connector is also the subject, okay? All
Yep.
right, good. And you're going to meet the connector and the verb to be, or the connector and change the verb to the ing
ing.
form. Exactly. Okay, next one, skill 14.
And reduce adverb clauses or no?
Yes, other clauses, reduce other clauses, and it's
Okay.
the same as the adjectives, but you're going to keep the connector. All
Yep.
right,
Mhm.
it. Okay, 15
Mm, I think it's no. Here
is the inversion. We
I
start
study,
with the
study,
inversions.
study. Okay, invert the subject and verb with place expressions.
With question words. First question word.
Ah, okay, that one I don't have it. I'm going to write it with
Yes,
question
15
words.
question words.
Okay. Mhm.
16,
Is inverted subject and verb with place expressions.
that's right. 17,
Inverted subject and verb with negatives.
very exactly. 18,
Invert subject and verbs with conditionals.
and the last one, 19.
Invert subjects and verbs with comparisons.
That's right. So 10 minutes. I am going to give you 10 minutes on time, and you're going to tell me after that the answers, right? Ready?
Yay.
All right, so let's start. Sorry, there you are. Let's go with the first two.
From number 1 to 10, right?
Yes, yes, yes. Tell me number one, then number two, and then let's go with the next page.
In your computer or in my computer?
It doesn't matter. Just tell me, just write the answer. I'm writing here in a note that I have here.
Okay, great. Okay, so I have here. Okay, let's see. Yes, we start now. Yes.
Oh my gosh, I thought that you were starting. Okay,
I
give me one
know.
second then. I am going to repeat it. Okay,
Okay,
so
yep. I have it
three,
here.
two, one,
Yes.
start.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay, yep. Okay, the number one is letter B for me. The number two. Mhm. The letter two is the letter two. The letter two. The number two is D.
Okay.
The number three.
You say B, right? Number two, B.
No, number two is D. Daniel.
Okay,
Yep.
B.
The
Right.
number
Let's go
three.
with the next one.
So,
If you need to write, write. Okay.
okay, the number, the number three is letter A. Maybe. Dijo Paco. Ujú. Yeah, but we have here, okay. The number four is letter D. One more time. The number five. Okay, since. Okay, so we need a action. The number five is letter D. One more time.
Tell me seven. Tell me the seven.
I'm in number six now.
No, but you don't see number six.
No. I'm in number six, actually.
Okay.
In the Morgan Library, in the university, manuscripts for community. Oh, wait a second. We start with in, so maybe we are going to. Okay, the number six is letter C.
But there is no letter six. Number six, sorry, it's number seven, right? You're seeing it. Where you're seeing it?
Actually, I'm on my screen.
Okay. So number six is what? Sorry.
The number six is C.
Okay.
The number seven, we have fishing fleets might not have been so inefficient. Fishing fleets might not have been so efficient. Okay, or no? Yeah, not been. No. I'm lost in number 7. Oh my God.
So
I'm going
skip
to
it,
say.
skip it. Let's go with number
Okay.
8.
I say that number 7 is B, maybe. Okay, then number 8 is B. Come on, come on, yeah. Oh, there's one more something for secondary subject. So okay, then no, wait a second. Okay, I'm going to say number 8. It's letter A. Number 8, letter A. The number 9. The number 9 is letter D, and the last one. Okay.
Letter D, right?
Yep, number 9, letter D, and the 10. Oranges. Okay, I'm going to say letter number 10 is letter C, maybe. And I finish, yes.
Okay, so check again. Okay, so you have 2 minutes left. Okay.
Really? Okay.
So 2 minutes left, and you said that you weren't sure number 10, on
7.
number 7, and on number 8. Okay, 7, 8, 9. Sorry, 7, 8, 10.
Okay.
And also, I would recommend that you check number 4. Okay.
Okay.
So 4, 7, 8, 10. 4, 7, 8, 10.
Okay, I'm going to change the number 4 for the letter C.
Okay.
And I'm going to change the number 7 and take no. I'm not sure about number 7, but I'm going to change for letter A. Okay, the number 8, maybe I'm going to change one more time. And I'm going to say that number 8 is letter D.
D.
D, the Daniel, right?
Okay.
And the number 10. The number 10.
right, finished.
Yes.
Okay, so letter C, okay? Letter C number 10 is the option that you said.
Yeah, by
All
the
right,
end.
so let's go with number one. You said that it was letter B.
B. Mhm.
Yes, that's right. So it's correct. Very good. Oh my gosh. What I did. Oh my gosh. I lost it. Can you tell me the page, please?
The page is 245.
Okay,
Well, it's at the end of the 245.
245. Okay. Oh my gosh.
What happened?
Okay,
I cried.
245, 240. Okay, 45. Okay, so sorry. Number one, you said that it was
B.
letter B, and is correct. Very good. Excellent. Oh, again, I cannot write. I don't know why. Okay, give me 1 second, please, please, please. Is this one? Okay, no, it's not this one. All right, is this one? Okay, good. And this one. Okay, there you are. Letter B. Good, excellent. Why?
Good, that's a good question. Okay, because I don't have a verb, so that's why I
Okay,
thought that I need a verb.
okay,
And we don't need to invert, so that's why I am sure that is there was a white, right? Instead of the.
okay. All right. So, well, actually, in this case, it's inverted because we start with the place
There.
expression that is there. Okay,
Okay.
so it's inverted. We know it as there were, there was. That is the there be, but it's a place expression. Okay, it's another way to see it, but it's the same.
Okay.
All right. So this is the verb, and the subject is. Oh my gosh, there was a white. Yes, a white is the subject, right? White.
What para llenar?
Excellent. Okay, so it cannot be letter A. Why?
Because we need an action,
An
right?
action. That's right. Very good. And why couldn't be letter C then?
We don't have an action also.
Was is an action, right?
Yes, but it's inverted, and I don't need
Yes, you're
the
going to invert after the place expression that in this case is there, right? So that's why it cannot be letter C. Very good. Excellent. Okay, number two, you said that it was letter
D.
B, and it's correct.
Oh
Very
my god.
good.
Why,
Why?
right?
Yes, why?
Well, actually, we have the subject that is the wedge. I don't know how to pronounce
I think it's wedges.
wedges. Okay, yep, that one. And we have the verb to be that is the action, our word. And then we have a prepositional phrase. I don't care from 1 to 20 points each, but yes. So I think we only need to say like more information. I don't need a subject, an action, sorry,
Uh-huh.
and also a subject. That's why it's not letter A because we have they and action are, and yep, that's why it's only B.
Exactly, exactly. Very good. You don't need another subject. Letter A
And
has
action.
a subject. Letter C has a subject. And you don't need another verb. So that's why you only, well, letter B, you are not going to do it because it's the verb are. So the option is letter B. Yes, wedges, wedges.
Which is okay.
All right, so this on convert the that word into an object of the preposition on, right?
Hmm.
Very good. Let's go with number three.
The number three, I said letter A.
Yes, exactly, and it's correct. Very
Really?
good.
Yes.
Yes.
It white.
Why?
Okay, actually, for many reasons, new movies for release, the news is, yeah. Okay, so we have a long prepositional phrase that is for release. I know for release, and then
Yes.
we have after the new season, but we have also it's that's a connector, right? Or no?
After is a preposition.
Ah, okay. Yep. So we have the new season that is the subject
No,
and
after is, sorry, yes, after is a connector.
a connector.
Yes,
Hi, we
you're
have the
right.
subject and we have the action that is begins.
That's right. Very good.
And so that's why I think I only need the subject and the action.
Exactly. Very good.
His company.
Excellent. Subject and verb. Letter B is just the subject. Letter
Mhm,
C is, sorry, yes, is just the subject. Letter D has a connector, so
mhm.
it cannot be, right? All right, good. Excellent. Number 4, you said.
I said I changed my answer.
Yes, number four, you choose first,
The
letter
letter
D,
D.
and you said, and it's incorrect, okay? Then you choose letter C, and also it's incorrect.
Oh, I know. Oh my God. I was confusing that one, to be honest.
Okay, why?
I'm not sure. Okay, because I'm not sure about the that. That is a connector in that
Yes,
sentence?
yes,
Yes.
yes, yes.
I was confused
Yes,
about that.
because you have a subject, right? So the
So
subject is Emily Dickinson and
wrote the action.
wrote.
Then we have 24, that is the subject, and were given is the action.
Okay, and this is a connector, right?
Mm. So it's letter B, right? Their word.
No, it's letter A.
Oh my God, but why?
Okay, why? So let's identify the subjects and the verbs, right? All right. So let's. Okay. So the thing that you have to see here is the comma. The
Mhm.
comma. Remember that it indicates you that you have to have a connector at the beginning, or that is an appositive sentence. Okay. So remember, an appositive sentence can start with a prepositional phrase. So in this case, we are going to have of as the preposition and of the 1,800 poems as the object of the preposition of. That is a connector, okay? That is a connector. Good. Then, comma, this is an appositive. This is not the main subject of the sentence. The main subject of the sentence is 24.
24.
And then the verb is were, okay? And we have a conjunction that is and, so that means that it's going to joins to of the same structure, that is 7, subject and verb. So it's the same structure, right? And then during, it's a preposition, right? During preposition, object of preposition, her lifetime, okay? So the confusion is, why can we not choose letter B? What do you think? Because of the comma again, because it's an appositive. So if we hadn't have this comma, yes,
Mhm.
for sure it would be a two-clause sentence. Okay, so the subject is 1,800 poems and the verb is were, and it starts with a place expression, so that's why it's inverted. Okay, but if I had if I had a period, so I mean, if I have this sentence, there were 1,800 poems that Emily, oh my gosh, Emily Wilkinson, oh, sorry, Wilkinson wrote, period. Okay, that would be a correct sentence. That would be a correct sentence because we have a connector, we have subject, two subjects, and we have two verbs.
Yes.
But the thing is that we have the comma, so that means that it's an appositive, or I have to have a connector at the beginning. I don't have a connector. So that means, well, letter C has a connector, but it doesn't have letter C has a connector, but it doesn't have what?
The action.
An action. That's right. Exactly. So that's why it couldn't be because I have the connector, right? And letter D, it doesn't have the connector or it doesn't have anything, right? So that means that I have to have a prepositional phrase. I need a prepositional phrase instead of a connector, instead of a subject or something like this. I just need a prepositional phrase. Okay,
Yes.
and that's it. That's why it's letter A.
Oh.
It's strange, right? It's
Yeah.
another sentence that is strange.
It was
Okay,
difficult.
but just because of the comma,
Mhm.
so that means that it's an appositive. It's an appositive because it's talking more about the main subject. So the main subject is 24.
Mhm.
24 means the poems that Emily Dickinson wrote. So it's an appositive. Okay, that. All right. Question?
No. No. It's okay.
All right, let's go with number 5.
And number 5, I said that it's letter D.
Yes, correct.
Okay, we start with a connector one more time, since, right?
Yes. So that
So,
means that you have to have
a comma.
a comma. That's right.
Then also I need the subject and the verb. So that's why I choose it was proposed by
Very
the
good.
governor. I forgot.
That's right. Very
I
good.
don't care.
So letter B has a verb, but it doesn't have a subject and is not reduced. Okay. Letter C has a connector, sorry, a preposition. So I don't need a preposition. I need a subject. Okay. And letter A, it has a subject and a verb, but I have a coordinate connector. So I would have another connector, right? So I only need one, that is since. All right.
Yes.
Good. Number 6.
The number 6, I chose the letter C.
Very good. Excellent. Okay, so
We
what?
start with the in, that is
Uh-huh.
for a place, right?
Ah, yes. Okay, very good. A place of expression. Very good.
In New York City.
In New York City. Okay.
Yes, because first I was thinking about the letter A, but a collector
Uh-huh.
is. But then I checked that we start with a place, so that's why I choose the letter C. That we, I forgot the word. Do
Exactly.
we change the order? Yes,
Yes, that's
we
right. We
inverted.
invert. That's right. Very good.
Yeah.
So letter A cannot be because it's not inverted. I have to start with a oh no. Well, the sentence is with a it starts with a place expression. Letter B is not a subject. It's just another prepositional phrase, and I need a subject and a verb. And letter C cannot be because I have a connector, so that means that I have to have two subjects. So no. Okay.
Yes.
Let's go with number 7, that it was the one that you have more confusion.
Yes.
You first said that it
Letter
was
B,
letter B,
and then I changed
and then you changed and you
for
said that
letter
it was
A.
letter B.
D. I said A or no?
I
It's A.
have here that you said, yes, A, yes, A, yes,
It's A.
yes, A, but also it's not
Are
letter
you
A.
correct? Oh no, so the correct. No, I'm not sure about this one. It was complicated for me.
Okay, so let's try to analyze it. So first, subjects and verbs.
Okay, the action is might not have been.
Yes, okay, and the subject,
Some fishing fleets.
that's right, very good.
In limiting.
And
I
then
don't
you have
know.
another subject or another verb.
Considering species. No.
No,
In,
right?
in limiting their catch.
Okay. But in the answers you have subject, you have another subject and another verb, another subject, another verb, and subject. So that means that you have to have two clauses, right?
Yes,
So
but we don't have
uh,
connectors.
yes, exactly. We have connectors. So we are going to eliminate because of that letter A, because I don't have connector and it's not inverted, right? So it's not possible to have it. Okay, it's impossible because I need a connector and it's not inverted. Remember that it couldn't have the connector if only if it's omitted because it's inverted, right? So we are going to eliminate this. Okay, so letter B has connector, so we are going to keep it. Letter D has a connector, so we are going to keep it. And letter B, no, sorry, letter C it doesn't have a connector, but
It's inverted.
it's inverted. All right, so we are going to keep these three. All right. So let's go and why it can be the letter B.
Because we need to complete the action.
Uh-huh.
We only
It,
have the auxiliary had. No.
okay. All right. Uh,
No.
all right. So why cannot choose letter B? We have a connector, we have a subject, we have a verb. Well, okay. So letter D cannot be because we don't have a subject, right? That's easy. So letter D is
Nothing?
impossible because we don't have a verb. And letter B why cannot be letter B? That's the thing, right? Why cannot be letter B? Why do you think?
So the correct one is letter C.
Yes, the correct one is letter C. Okay.
What?
Why? Because it's inverted. Remember, you're just going to invert had, should, and were if it's a conditional. Okay. And you're going to meet the connector.
Yes.
But why cannot be letter B? That's the thing.
I only think that that one is the the auxiliary and we need the verb.
Okay. All right. That's correct. That's a good point. And also because um, is I think that is third conditional because we have it in perfect tense. So we have been in the first clause. So that means that the conditional is going to be imperfect also. Okay, remember, zero conditional is present in
Present.
the condition, present in the result, right?
Yeah.
First conditional is present in the condition,
And will.
future in the result, right? The second conditional is
The past.
past, exactly past,
And,
and would, hypothetical.
mhm,
And the third conditional is perfect, oh my gosh,
mhm.
perfect
Would
with
have.
perfect. I mean, yes, with had, exactly. So the condition is with had, and the result is with would have, but
Mhm.
both are perfect, perfect, perfect. So I have here have been, so that means that is perfect, this tense is perfect, might not have been. So this is the result. Instead of would, they said might, but the thing that I want to say is that it's perfect, it's a perfect tense.
Mhm.
So that means that it's a third conditional. So I have to have another perfect tense. And letter B is not perfect. Letter B is past simple. You understand?
Yes.
All right. So that's why we are going to use, or we are going to write letter C, and it's inverted.
Actually, I was. Oh my God, I was thinking about that. I that I cannot, how to say it, eliminate the if in the middle. I thought that it was only at the beginning. So that's why I
You can,
also
yes, you
changed
can
it.
omit it in both places, at the beginning or in the middle.
Okay,
But only, remember, just only with had, with should, and with were.
great.
All
Okay.
right, good, excellent. Let's go with number 8.
On the number 8, I say that it was letter. Okay, I changed. First, I
Yes,
said A and then
yes.
letter D.
Can you say first that it was letter A,
And then
and
letter.
then you said that it was letter D,
I was correct? No.
and it's not correct.
Oh.
The correct one is letter B.
Referring to using reference as
All
well.
right, so let's analyze it. We have two commas.
Mm-hmm.
So at this means that it's an appositive, right? It's not the main subject of the sentence. So let's see. The main subject is the Dewey Decimal System. And where is the verb? We have a verb.
No.
Okay, this is not a verb, right? This is a
No.
noun. Okay, so the only one that it has a verb is letter B.
Cannot be in passive voice.
Passive voice, what, like letter D?
Yes.
Okay, letter D was divided. Okay. Okay, so it cannot be letter D because you would have, let's see, there was, imagine that it doesn't exist the appositive. Okay, so the Dewey Decimal System was divided all written words into 10 classes according to subject. Okay, was divided all written words. Okay, so let's see. If you choose letter D, so that means that this is the subject, the Dewey Decimal System. This is the subject. The verb is was divided, that is passive. Okay, and then all written works. So what is one of the most important things about the passive voice?
That first we mentioned the object that we are talking about.
Yes, yes, well, this part is correct, but the thing that is this one, all written works.
We need to say who said the action,
Aha,
intention.
yes, in a prepositional phrase. So let's see.
By.
Let's exactly
Yes.
with by. Okay, so it would be correct, and I don't know, I'm not sure if we put here by, it doesn't have like sense, but that would be the correct one. Okay, so that means that it's not passive, is present, divides, and in this case we don't need a preposition because this is the object of the verb divide. You understand?
Yeah.
So that's why it's letter B. Okay, letter C obviously cannot be because we would have two subjects, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand it?
Yes.
All right, so just be careful about the passive voice because we need to yes, remember the object, or sorry, the subject in the passive voice is optional. Okay, so for example, Christopher is the classical example, right? Christopher Columbus discovered America, right? This is an active voice sentence. Why? Because we have a subject, we have a verb, and we have an object. Okay. So the passive voice is America
What
was
discovered
exactly was discovered by
Christopher Columbus.
Christopher Columbus. And remember, the subject in the passive voice, Christopher Columbus, is optional, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Is optional. Why? Because remember, in passive voice, the attention in the action is in the object.
Yep.
All right, good. Number 9.
I said that it was letter B.
Very good.
Okay.
Why?
Why? um, so there's. Okay, we are talking about the individual differences. Right, wait, May shed, sheet. I don't know how to pronounce that, but that's the action.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Why some people? Why it's a connector? We have some people. The subject are this action.
Shed.
More
Yes, shed.
shed. Okay. And what is the meaning? Sorry about shed.
Okay, shed cobertizo.
Okay.
Pero es verbo, ¿verdad? Es
Yes, in this an action.
perder.
Okay. Okay, but yes, that's the action.
Perder, derramar. Perder, derramar, despojarse de. Mudar, quitarse, verter.
Okay, great. So yes, that's the action, and we have a prepositional phrase on. No, sorry. We have a connector that is why. Then one more time, we have some people. The subject are is the action. Here we have more that is comparative, right? More from.
Okay, okay, it's a connector, right? Why?
Yep.
But it's joining two clauses.
Well, actually, yes, right? We have some people, the subject, and are the action.
Yes, that one is correct because it's a noun clause connector. That's right, but it's connecting two clauses. Is the I think that is the object of the preposition on, right? It's just the object of the preposition on. So this is all a prepositional phrase. Starting starting with the preposition on and ending in disorders.
Okay. Yeah, but we need to compare, right?
Oh, yes, you're right. So it doesn't end like there. That's right. Very good. Yes, because we have the more, right?
Yep, because the more.
Okay, so these are comparative. So let's put it here in a circle. More and then. And that's it, okay? So it cannot be letter A because it's with than, not with that, right?
Yep.
And no, letter B cannot be why because it's a conjunction, right? So it doesn't make any sense. Remember, conjunction after a comma or joining two of the same structures, right?
Yep.
And letter C cannot be why.
We don't have the comparison in that.
Yes, we don't have the preposition. Remember, it's more with than. More with than. That's right. Very good. And it's inverted because remember, comparisons, we have three options.
Yep.
All right. Good. Let's go with the last one, number 10.
I said letter C.
Okay, you said that it was letter C, but it's not correct.
No.
So let's see. What do you see in the sentence? Okay, you see a comma.
Yep.
Okay.
The orange juice. And the action is provides.
Okay, the orange juice is the subject. Provides is the verb.
And twice the minimal daily requirements is the object of the action provides.
Sorry?
That the twice the minimum daily requirement is the object of the action provides.
Exactly. Very good.
And for vitamin C is the Prepositional phrase.
Yes, that's right. Good. So we have a comma.
Yeah.
So that means that there is like very few options if we have a comma, right? So we have a comma. So that means that it could be an appositive or it could be a connector at the beginning. Okay, it sounds more that it has to have a connector at the beginning. Why? Because letter B and letter D has a connector. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let's say that is that. And letter A cannot be because it's not an appositive. It's a connector, right? So it could be letter B or letter C.
Letter D.
Letter D. Okay. Okay. All right. No. It's
No.
letter B.
But why?
Well, why exactly? Okay. Again, it's a conditional. Yes, we have if,
Mm-hmm.
right? So, okay, conditional zero, present, present. First conditional, present, future. Past conditional, past, what? Third conditional, perfect, perfect. Here is the answer.
Person. Is the
Present,
first one
present.
or no?
Okay, present, present. Is quiz is present.
No, it's past.
Is past, all right. So it cannot be letter D.
But the action is in present, right or no?
But that means that is inverted. No, 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 sorry. That means that is what that is reduced. That means that is reduced.
Oh my god.
Okay, so I have if is not inverted because in inverted I have to omit the if. But I don't have action. Sorry, I don't have subject and I don't have action also. So that means that is reduced. Remember, you're going to reduce in two ways with an adverb connector. Remember, if is an adverb connector. So one of the things that you can reduce and as an adverb clause with an adverb clause is the subject and the verb, right?
Yes.
And if the verb is the verb to be, sorry, you're going to reduce it if the verb is the verb to be. Okay, and the second one is with the connector, you are going to omit the subject and you're going to change to the ing word, to the ing form of the verb. So you don't have ing, so the only option that you have is with the verb to be. Okay, and you said, well, it's conditional with present. So in the conditional. Okay, so present in the conditional, just in the zero conditional, and in the present in the first conditional. It cannot be the first conditional because the second part of the result is not in future, is in present. So that means that is the zero conditional. All right, and it is reduced because we don't have subject, right? So that means that the only option is this one. If subject and verb to be. Verb to be. In which tense? In present. So the complete one is if it is.
So squeeze is an adjective.
Exactly. Squeeze is an adjective.
Mm.
That's right. Do you
Oh,
understand?
yeah.
It's a long procedure, yes, a little bit, but the answer or the key in this one was the remember this one, the tenses on the conditionals.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay,
Oh my
so
god.
that's why it's letter B and it's reduced. It's an adverb clause reduced. All right, good. Okay, so the next thing about this, give me 1 second. Let's see. Oh, we start with the second part of the TOEFL exercises. These ones are the written expression questions, okay? In this kind of exercise, you're going to see a sentence like this, and you have to choose which of these letter is incorrect. All
Yep.
right, so just be careful with that. La, 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 la. Okay, let's see. Okay, it's my wife. All right. Okay, so on this one, a nerve is actually many nerve fiber bound together. In this example, you should notice that the plural quantify many is accompanied by the singular noun fiber. All right. So many should be accompanied by a plural noun fibers. So you're going to choose the letter C. So C is the incorrect one. Okay.
Yep.
All right. So that's it. It's not so hard. Then the next one, you're going to tell me, I am not going to show you the answer, but you're going to tell me the answer. Which of
About
these four?
Venus?
Yes, Venus, that's right, Venus. Yes. Which of these four is the incorrect?
Oh my god.
Right. Emits is correct.
Actually, I think that yes, because we are talking about Venus.
Very good. Intense is correct.
It's an adjective, so yes.
Okay. Is
Very,
before waves, that is a noun. Okay, so
right.
waves is correct.
Radio
Yes, it's a noun,
wave.
right? Radio waves, radio waves. Radio is
Radio.
adjective, intense is adjective, very is an adverb, okay?
Yep.
And then, so the incorrect one is thermally. Why? Because thermally is an adverb. And remember, adverb can only describe or can only modify
Actions.
actions and another adverbs and another adjectives, but not nouns. And origin is a noun.
Oh.
So the correct one would be thermical, that is the adjective,
Oh my, that's the
origin.
word.
Thermical?
Thermical, thermally. Okay, great.
Thermical is the adjective, not the adverb, okay? Thermical. Give me 1 second.
Mm,
Thermical. Yes, thermical.
okay, interesting.
All right, good. So these are the writing expression exercises, okay? All right, so as a homework, very,
Mm-hmm.
very easy. You're going to read these pages,
Mm-hmm.
and you're going to understand the first one, just the first one, skill 20, okay?
Okay.
That's it, okay? And do the exercise for sure. Okay, so Asa, see you next Monday.
But only may I check the page, please?
Ah, yes, for sure. Okay, so you're going to read from 247
247. Uh-huh.
to exercise 249.
249. Okay. Yes.
All right, good, excellent. And that's it. Okay, so see you next Monday. Have a really good weekend and
Yes.
take care.
Okay, you too. Thank you so much. See you
Bye.
again. Bye bye.